Hello, everybody. What's up? Welcome to SketchCraft Live. It's SketchCraft Live. SketchCraft Live. It's SketchCraft Live. Everybody, it's Rob Duenas. I'm here. I'm back. And look at this. Oh my God, it's a printout. How did this happen? How did this happen? Oh my God, look at that. Basically, the new printer showed up. Our buddy Mike, super backer, friend of the friend of the show, blah, blah, blah. Friend of the show, Mike, Benny Goodfinger, hooked everyone up here with a new printer. So, want to say thank you, Mike. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So in the meantime, I have a Copic color guide to make, and why don't we go ahead and just zoom in here? Zoom in. Alrighty. So this is Diablo. This is a printout. We gotta Copic this fucker up. Thing is, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So we have to practice. Let me grab my reference. Diablo. Alright, so stack up some of that chat room. Alrighty. So there's a couple things to practice with here. So let's see what we can do. I want to work first on trying to kind of figure out some of these glowy things in his chest. Now, I know Josh White had a question about this sort of thing, so we're going to practice to see how it works out. The idea was like, how do you get like candle incandescence, right? Like glowies with Copics, and color pencil has to be sort of the way to do it. But I don't really know. So we just take a practice. And the trick is, you kind of want to allow yourself to fail a little bit before you're like, oh, I'm going to start coloring this thing, because sometimes I have no clue how I'm going to get there. Or there's a better way to do it, like perhaps we just try to shove it under cracks here, like. Hmm. You can kind of get the idea that there'd be a glow in there, but the way to really kind of achieve this with some contrast now, I'm assuming putty would work here. Putty or mustard or beige white. Buttercup. Let me do a test on here. It might be a little too horny, a little horn-ish like, horn-like. Practices. Right, so more like with the buttercup. I'll try doing the marker first down over here just to see if it makes it a little easier. Come back with the putty. It's not really giving me the kind of contrast I was hoping for. Putty's not quite as dark as I was hoping. Maybe the beige would do better. Like if I come up here. Yeah. Hey Rob, what is the new program they're using to track your projects? Trello. Trello. Mustard? Yeah, I think the mustard's good for the bass. The bass horn. The bass. I think that's a better option. But I need a contrast color. E35? That's better. Let's see. It's in the contrast that you get glows, you know? It's So you can see by just trying to like work around that yellow. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more on that. So it reads better in person too. And you can create the saturation here using the little halo effect using the saturated orange around the edges. I found that when you want the glowing yellows, better off to use color pencil than Copic yellow for that. Well, my opinion on the subject. And I think we can grab a little bit of this. I mean, this is 8.5 by 11, so there's only so much room here. You have so something like that. So the trick is to mark the areas I want to glow, right? So I know here I'm going to have glow. Something like that. Glow. Glow. If I planned the glows better, I probably would have opened his mouth, but whatever. And then maybe along these cracks. Let's try that. Like around here. Like if I come over and start to just quickly. We can blend with the yellow. And then let's just go straight with the C10. Let's just start right with the darkest thing I can think of. Probably too dark right there. Probably want to start with C5. Let's try it this way. Let's try and render the horn first. We can halo, just like we can normally do with the Copics. This time try to halo with the color pencil. Yeah, folks, I don't have a big forum that I go and ask questions when I need to do, so you just gotta sit here and puzzle solve your way through some of this shit, you know? Or ask me and then I'll go do it. Like if I don't know it, I'm like, I guess you do it this way. Hmm. That's better. And then maybe ah. Where's my C7? That's better. I think instead of that bright red, we need more like this. Magenta. It's these parts where it gets saturated or in the darkness. Like in the darkness, there's lots of saturation. The colors are all saturated together. They get compressed down. You don't want to press too hard or you're just going to kill the shit out of your knuckles. That's no fun. You can sort of see, right? You get that little glow. We can take the Prisma Black to get that final push. And then around it, R29, R29, RV29, R2. Hmm. I don't know what way to layer this first. Maybe I should. He has those magentas. The fuchsias, really. Hmm. I might have to switch the printout color to purple because the reds are just going to bleed all into one another. I'm not even really be able to see the lines. Alrighty, so this we're going to keep our V29, and the fuchsia is not contrasty enough. That is, though. While that's going, why don't I try to print out a second copy really quick and shift. Try that while I'm practice something else. I might have to. If that doesn't work. Yeah, not going to be enough. Because it will smear. Yeah, it's not going to work. Well, it's supposed to be Copic proof, so why don't we wait and see if it will. In the meantime, let's try. This new printer prints color a little weird, so I have to adjust. It's more blue. Ow! Print on the back side of that paper. That's an option. I prefer not to ink it twice. I prefer to use the inks to push the colors forward. Hey, what's up, AJ Art? Give me a second while this thing attempts to print. That's better. I am practicing to color this commission for Diablo from the Heroes of the Storm. And I got a new printer, so I'm testing out. So I'm just trying to goof with the settings on this thing so I can get it to do what I need it to do. And of course, moving forward, I don't have to worry about this sort of shit. I just have these things saved. So. So mustard, let's see what that looks like. Let's see what prints. I think this is going to be it, actually. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's what I am going to use, yes. So, let's see. Make sure the lines don't disappear. Good, the lines do not disappear. I want the underlines to be dark, and then I can pop them out with blacks as I color when I'm done doing the Copics and stuff. Alrighty, so we're going to keep these two, and then mustard 3.5. I could try the wire 1.4. Yeah, that's not enough contrast. That's more of saturated orange. All right, so mustard and E3.5, and then for this C5, C7. 2, 3, 4. We can put this one back. Now, what else am I missing? I do want to try to see if I use a dark blue for this. If it's going to just not work. So the idea would be start with that and then move in, let it dry, always needs to dry. C5 needs to be refilled. Where is it? Oh, I know you're in here. There it is. I mean, it kind of works where you get some blue in there. At some point, it starts to feel more like you're carving the shapes out than coloring. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think that indigo is getting me much. Hmm. I wonder if I just tried. Well, I definitely like that. We'll skip the blue on that. It's just not helping. That's E4 3. We'll try E4 1. E4 1 doesn't have enough contrast for that to happen. That'll work. So, alright, so let's go. Let's make a little guide, right? C7, E3. E4 3, BLK, Prism, Polychromos, sorry. And then this, I want to have both, right? So this is sector Diablo, Y26, Y26, E35, RV29, RV55. What next, son? That's pretty much him. So those glows that are a little bit tricky, but Other than that, Subway boy, man, it looks like it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, dude. So I got in my room, right? So I always felt the videos were dark when I'm drawing. You know, um, I can't really see what the colors are half the time. So in here, it's 4,200 looms. It's the exact same amount of light that's in the middle of the day. So it's a nice even light. No shadows. Whew, no shadows, right? Well, there's a shadow, but you know what I mean? No harsh shadows. So it glows down the street, right? Like when I have the windows open. But it definitely feels like it's the middle of the day, which is nice. And that background, that won't be a problem. I think that's good enough for the color guide. Alrighty. Time is it's 9:03. So let me print out another copy and we can try to get this done, right? You can see the art now. Sometimes it was always dark. All right. Give me a sec. I gotta go make some more paper. All right. Give me 1 second. Guys, Mike's asking for something. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, my headphones do not extend to the door. Alrighty. Start with some of this. What's up, Josh? Josh says it's awesome how you're able to give it such a textured look with all those strokes of the marker. I'm hoping to be able to get that technique down soon enough. Yeah, the trick is to like sculpt the shape, you know? You want to feel the shape and kind of like sculpt around it with the brush, you know? Let it dry too, you know? Try to get the topography down. This paper helps too because it kind of builds on the surface. But I mean, it's the same technique I'd use on sketch paper, you know, or what do you call that? Sketch covers. So it's not really the paper, it's just trying to feel the shapes, you know. Josh White asks, is there anything in particular that you most try to improve upon to always better yourself? Or are you just at a certain point now where it's just refining the little things? Nah, man, I'm always pushing, you know? I don't know how to do half this shit. I kind of figure it out as I go. Um, and then right now it's like, rather than just a bunch of individual things, it's like trying to refine and coalesce them uh, into specific looks, you know, like defining this looks like this looks like that. And then, you know, with the game cave thing, combining my graphic design, my art, and my writing into one thing and then making it. It's trying to make all these things I know how to do work together and then be consistent. You know, like consistent and then definable. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I'm focused on now while I build the YouTube channel, you know. Did I fix a printer or new buy? Mike bought me a new printer, folks. Yay, Mike. He should be on here tonight. We'll see. So Mike hooked it up. Like these Copics, like getting them down to 64 colors, you know, using this specific color pencils. And I mean, it took years to just kind of like whittle down and then kind of like simplify. And then to get to the point where I felt like comfortable enough to be like, hey, everybody, here's how to do this, you know. And then training Brandon to help out, you know, his wife helping out with other stuff. Hey, Mike's here. Let's call Mike. Yeah, there, son.
Yo.
There you are. Mike, everybody. Say hi.
What's up, everyone?
Printer works.
Good.
I know,
I
right?
hope so.
Yeah, the color profiles work differently. It prints magenta weird, but I heard about that, so I just had to adjust the colors, and it's fine. You know. But that was nice. No problems. You know what I mean? No, like, oh my god, it's not working.
Yeah, just just works.
Yeah.
That happened to me the other day. I cloned a hard drive and installed a video card, and everything just worked the first time, and I was getting kind of weirded out.
Right. That
Because I
was
was like,
too
wait a
a
second.
little too easy.
Yeah, but it still works, so hmm,
So everyone
I'm
thank
fine with
Mike. This is possible
it.
because of Mike and Mara. Thank Mike and Mara. Kickstarter coming through again. Nah,
Oh
man, I
yeah,
appreciate it.
when's that going up?
Whenever all this shit's done, bro.
Oh.
I can't make no money until I get the money I made out the dough.
Mm, there we go. Oh, snap. Diablo looks good.
It's getting there. Trying to push the shapes out with the contrast color.
Right on. We bought a new printer. Was Hector was asking.
Oh yeah. So I don't know. I looked on the back of that thing and I can't see that mail to thing anywhere. There's no wait 19 whatever or mail to on the box, in the packaging, on the mail to slip.
Yeah, it's.
Sure, it's not on the invoice.
That's what I was looking.
Because if you found something with an 819, that's it. Because there's nothing.
Well, I was just looking up, seeing if I could find the actual number online because they have a bunch of these deals for different products,
Uh,
and that's the one I found. Um, a Canon rebate like forum,
yeah, that's probably it.
but it's also 2 years old.
No, there's. I'll dig the shit up, bro. You know, I mean, can't do it right now, but I'll dig around for it tomorrow. And I go to the DMV today, on top of the PayPal and everything else. So.
Yeah, I don't even know when it comes to PayPal. That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Uh, so do they. People want to
Yeah,
know.
that's
Like, I
why
went to
it's
go change my
weird.
bank info on PayPal today and broke their fucking system. So like things just breaking down on me. Like, happened to PayPal. They got to. If you guys don't like PayPal, let me know. And I got them today because they could not even like the system wouldn't even let them verify me or check to verify me. Like, it was like, no, we're done with him. He's trouble.
So random. Well, I mean, not random for you. Random.
Now, for me, it's par for the course.
Oh yeah. And October's almost over, so once November starts, you can start all over again.
Maybe it's my October surprise. October's always a tough month for me, bro. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's your birthday." I'm like, "Yeah, that wasn't a very good day." you know.
Okay.
Yeah, my birthday's October 10th. Came and went. I had some pumpkin beer.
Ooh, how was that?
It's good.
Really?
Yeah.
My buddy brought over some pumpkin beer and a little too pumpkin-y for me.
That's what I like about it.
I got a couple of people that are born in October.
Yeah, we're all October people here.
On. Where is...
October's Hector.
October 6th? Yeah, usually it's summer kids. Like, I have a lot of people that have May birthdays like me.
Brandon's funny, man. So last night we were talking about Deadpool 2, right?
Hmm.
Who should direct it? And I knew he was gonna pick Edgar Wright. You know, so
I figure a lot of people would pick Edgar Wright.
I intentionally didn't say it, right? Right. This is true, man. Because I was watching Claire, and they're like Edgar Wright. I'm like, oh, that's a good pick, right? So I intentionally. He's like, so at the very end, I name all the directors. I name, I'm like, hey, Matthew Vaughn would be a great pick. Fucking Lexi Alexander, the John Wick people, the Raid dude, fucking Raid 2.
Hmm.
And so he's like, what about Edgar Wright? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, what, what, you know.
Oh,
So
man.
I'm like, yeah. I mean, look, you already have the two writers write comedy. Ryan Reynolds does comedy.
Hmm.
Like you want the director to bring something more than just comedy to the table. Bring a little something else. Someone to plan out some cool fight sequences and shit. They got the comedy covered. Oh, but what about? So Kyle came on, right? And then so Brandon goes, "Hey Kyle, who do you think should direct Deadpool?" And he goes, "Oh, Edgar Wright." And he goes, "Oh." Oh, Rob. I was like, oh my god. uh,
Oh, I found it.
all too easy.
Did he finally realize you were trolling him?
No, he just like, you just can't take it when people agree with me, right? I'm like, you're the only one who had that idea, Brandon. You know? He's just used to being that guy who was always right until he met me. And
Hmm.
so, which by the way, I don't think Edgar Wright's the best pick for Deadpool, but, you know, if they got him, I'd be like, hey, sure, I'd be happy if Edgar Wright directed fucking an episode of General Hospital. That'd be crazy, like I'd watch it.
Okay. Primary product serial number. What the fuck?
I know, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to dig some of this stuff up tomorrow.
It's gotta be on Amazon, bro. That's where we got it from.
What?
They're the participating retailer.
Okay, I love how I have to hunt for this stuff just to get a stupid
Ah,
rebate.
that's how it works, right?
Like, you can get a rebate, but man, it's not going to be easy. ASIN. That's 10-digit alphanumeric. Primary products.
Sketchcraft kids think, Mike.
What's up? Truffle pixel bead. Do we have a pixelated version of truffles?
No.
Yeah, no problem, dude. It needed to happen, so I'm just glad he's able to print again.
Don't know about that.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like this one is going to be on the box and on the warranty card, and not the ASIN that's on Amazon. So I can
Box
grab
and
that tomorrow or something.
warranty card. I don't know, look for it.
The primary, um, where is it? Primary product serial number. It's a 9-digit alphanumeric.
So it's not the 819.
No, the 819 I found on the actual Canon um, uh, PDF that they put out for the eligible um, offers,
All right.
because it's got the mail completed claim too, and then it's got the promotion code, and then Canon camera, blah blah blah. But the product, because the one on the proof of purchase is the 12-digit UPC, and then people on the internet are saying, where do I find the primary product serial number? It's on the box, the last digits of the upper big barcode, and on the warranty card.
All right.
So yeah, we'll grab that whenever.
Yeah, I'll get it tonight. Text it to you or send you a pic, you know?
Yeah, that's fine. So I watched Lights Out last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice, shitty, scary movie. A little creepy at times. But unfortunately, that same feeling of just kind of they made it to make it because it was a creepy concept.
Started watching Westworld.
Yeah, I was told to watch that.
Yeah, you should do that.
It's on Netflix, right?
Nope, it's HBO.
Oh, well, I can use my app for that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh yeah, I got my Xbox today.
Back or at the
No,
dev kit?
my director of quality announced that I will be um, providing support to the Xbox team because they're basically taking our Win 10 code and moving. It's called a UWP, which is a Universal Windows Project.
Okay.
So you can use basically the same code base for anything that's Windows 10 for Xbox One. So instead of using the old code that we first created for the Xbox One for the app, they're using the Windows 10 code, and they did some shifting. So I'll be working on both Windows 10 and the Xbox One projects.
Nice.
So I had to get another Xbox. That's why I sent that picture
Hmm.
because like if you look underneath my Mac, underneath the monitor on the right side, there's a little white Xbox chilling underneath there.
Ah, I got you.
So, and that's gonna happen for the foreseeable future. So, yeah, should be fun. At least I can take it home and play video games on it.
You know, I just realized that PS4 only has a 2.4 gigahertz wireless card.
Oh yeah, you can still. I'm getting 40 down.
No, not on mine, man.
How far away are you?
Downstairs.
Oh, what are you getting? Like 10 or 11?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's enough for a stream. Yeah, there's a couple of
It should
things
ship with the
out.
5 gigahertz, bro. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I 100% agree. I don't think they should be making anything with the 2.4 gigahertz modem in it anymore. But that's probably going to actually happening soon because Qualcomm just announced they made a 5G um, antenna, and they're looking at like gigabit speeds. Because it's my my 5 gigahertz antenna on my phone tops out at like 200 megabits. It will not go any higher.
Hmm.
Actually, let me do. Let's see about that 5 gigahertz antenna I've hooked up right now. Yes, I'm about 140 down at 20 feet away.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. Whatever. You know. To my friends on the internet, on Twitter, like, you should go 360 or, Xbox. I'm like, Xbox have Dragon Quest? No? Alright, nope.
Yeah, it's fun.
There you go. Because they don't matter in Japan, you know?
Yeah.
They sold like 400 Xboxes total, like in a month, you know? I mean, statistically, you're probably losing 400 a month somehow, you know? Like, just, I don't know where you put them. Yeah.
Um, is your router an AC router?
Yeah, it's a gigabit, dude. It's the newest one there is.
Which router is it?
Oh, it's Lynx is fucking. I don't know, man. It's AC though. Yeah. I was thinking the modem, but the router, I got that back in June, so it's rather new.
That is bullshit. A PS4 is only at 2.4 gigahertz.
Tell me about it. Started playing Dragon Quest Builders though, dude. Pretty fun. Talk a little much, but they also make fun of it. You know, like your characters start to fall asleep as the tutorials go on, so they just go, all right, you'll figure it out. So, best part about it is, did you ever beat the original Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest One? Dragon Warrior, man.
um, my friends and I beat it a really in like the 90s.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you know, when you get to the Dragon Lord, you can choose to join him or fight him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you choose to join him, which I know I did the first time, like I'll join him, fuck these people, and then he basically, you know, the land falls into ruin. He eventually murders you and betrays you and takes over everything. Game over. You know, so you gotta go back and
Mm-hmm.
fight him. So in the game, it starts off in that universe centuries later. Like he starts off with the Dragon Lord, where you make that choice, and so like you're paying for the consequences of having chosen that negative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, gotta rebuild the world. So it's cool, man. It's like Minecraft with actual missions and shit. You know,
Nice.
and slimes. You know, which
Slimes.
makes me happy.
Did you end up hanging up your slimes, or did you just put them
I use them as
somewhere?
coffee coasters,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
so I see them all the time. You know what I mean? It's the best thing to do for me, bro. Like
Shit. I'll bring.
using mine right now.
I'll either when you come up here, have you bring one of them, or I'll bring the stuff down. I've got cork that's made for putting on the bottom of them.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'll cork the bottoms and then make it better. One horn down, 13,000 to go.
Well, they're not all gonna have like the little fiery bits and stuff, you know. These little cracks.
What the hell? This is weird.
I'm on my next edit of Game Cave while I'm working on everything else, since I got the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the story into one book. So, I mean, I would like to do more. I just want each book to be self-contained.
Yeah. Is that the big thing you had in front of your, or on
That's
your
just
Steam
the
Deck?
world info and shit. You know?
Okay.
It's like you open it up, you get all the source book material and shit. You know? But in terms of like story, it just needs another pass to make it happen. Hey man, it took Star Wars had what 5 drafts before it.
Right.
You know. This with movies, like you have like a limit, like there really is, you know. So I've tried to really give myself a box, like I have only this much space, and so if I don't know how to make it fit this way, then what can I change narratively that will, you know, keep me from blowing it out of proportion? I don't care if the book is big. I just care that it's. Oh, you'll have to wait another year to figure out what happens next.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't want to do. I think this is the 20th revision now, so my wife's like, really? Because they're numbered. So she's like, just fucking pick something. I'm like, it's hey, let me do what I'm doing. And when I write stories, dude, I don't come up with the format and then try to figure out how to fit everything in, you know? It's like everything you never should do. You should never like, oh, I'll just fucking make something and then shove a story in there. Like, here's my art book, Art of Sketchcraft, and then I just shoved a story in that. You know, like, okay. Do you have a protagonist? Nope. Antagonist? Nope.
Got a story.
No, I didn't know that. I had to figure a story out. Matter of fact, it was on the way to print all those canvas prints that Josh never printed up back in 2014, early 2014. I had to drive
Yes.
to LA because he had this vendor out in LA, so I had to go all the way out there and sign everything and do everything there because they were handling the fulfillment for the canvas rolls. The only downside to using these color pencils, every now and then you have to apply pressure. You're like, there goes my knuckles.
Uh, After Diablo's done, we'll be seeing you in a little wrist guard or something.
No, I know how to roll the pencil, you know, and take a break. I don't apply constant pressure over time. I've already learned. Plus, these color pencils, a lot of it rolls right off. Every now and then you have to dig in a little bit. You're like, there you go, and then stop, and then.
Oh, someone made a pixelated version of this Diablo,
Bet.
so I might end up actually doing that. But I'll do it in mini beads, so it's not like massively gigantic.
Giant. It's like the
Dude,
size of Diablo.
seriously, they get so big. Although I figured out how to iron them without, because they'll cool down and they'll warp. And that's the hardest thing to keep from, like, you want to not have happen.
Mm,
Um, and using the 3D printer at work is what helped me figure out how to keep them from warping.
nice.
So next month I'm going to build a proof of concept with a bunch of like those heating pads for like lizard tanks and stuff. It'd be like 3 or 4 of those and a big piece of glass. And then
Nice.
I'll do a big perler and lay it down, and hopefully when I'm ironing it stays warm enough to not break itself. Come on. What do you think they're going to announce at BlizzCon?
Diablo.
Expansion or Diablo 4?
I don't know.
Diablo something?
Diablo something.
Diablo 2 HD?
Diablo. Puyo Puyo, motherfucker! It's their next hit mobile game.
And it's just like the Mario mobile game where you can play it with
Maybe it's
one single
Professor
player, one arm.
Diablo. It's like a Professor Layton clone where you're Diablo. And you have to solve the mysteries going on in the dungeon. Just piss off all the hardcores.
Just watch them lose
Turns
their
out it's
minds.
competitive mystery solving, so like there's ranks and shit now, and then it gets really big, and no one ever thought to make a MOBA mystery clue hunter game. Oh, your doggy.
Oh, the dog's going crazy. Sorry, guys.
Just saying Anthony Weiner is proof that we live in the Matrix. That there's no way a guy whose last name is Weiner would get thrown out of office for showing his wiener.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I want to hear Neil deGrasse Tyson's take on it. I'll allow it. Did you hear Duncan Trussell on Joe Rogan the other day?
I started. I got about 20 or 25 minutes into that podcast, and it was so interesting.
You gotta
I
keep
couldn't
listening, dude.
work. I had to
Wait till the very end, dude. Like it ends awesomely too. Like it's so good.
It's so funny.
It's all around, man. Like it's a really good episode. Yeah. Okay, the other guy they both affirm this is a very high conversation. You know, and they start talking about like the feelings bees have, and like it's awesome.
The feelings bees have.
You know, man, you haven't got there yet. Just
Yeah,
wait.
I'll listen to it tomorrow because all I got to do
Yeah.
is sit and write code tomorrow. So I'll throw that on. There it is. There we go. And for anybody who wants to see the Heroes of the Storm, oh, that's right, it's not me.
What are you doing?
I'm just linking the that Diablo Heroes of the Storm pixel art I found.
Oh, nice.
If I can get it to work. Okay. Hopefully this works. God. Here, I'm just going to do this. There. I'm not fighting trying to put a URL in this thing. Okay. Wait. All right, how much longer do we have? Oh, snap.
What's up?
Next Friday for Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, it's already out in UK this weekend or something. So
Let me see if I can get
it's a
iPic tickets.
97. I don't care, dude. As long as tomato meter's over 75%, I'm usually happy with the movie.
Do they have it? View show times. That's probably too early. Oh. Oh, I can get tickets for iPic, yeah. Because I'm not signed in.
You
Give
get
me a
the
second.
IMAX 3D, last row,
Um,
all the way to the left. I'm telling you, top row.
I'm doing. Remember that mall we went to when we were up here, Redmond Town Center.
Mm-hmm.
The movie theater in there where you can get your seats and you can sit down and they serve you food and beer.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna go.
That's what I don't like.
Well, I
Everyone
like
walks in
it.
front of you.
No,
Big
nobody.
iPads and shit. People drinking. They're making too much noise because they're drunk.
This is Redmond. It's a bunch of software people. We
You
just sit
haven't gone to
there.
the theaters with me.
Yet.
You haven't seen shit. I
Wow.
told you, man. I got it. This guy, dude, was during Captain America, man. The whole family full of O'Doyles was just sitting there. Took up a whole row
Oh,
of big tubby
jeez.
motherfuckers. Yeah,
Doyle rules.
laughing at all the like dramatic moments and shit. You know, like German. You know, like Captain America. Like the guy dies is the professor, and he's like ha ha ha, ha. And I'm like. I had to walk up and I was like, I'll kick your motherfucking ass. Like, I swear to fucking God, dude. I was in the movie. It's the scene with the movie theater where they're they're bullying him, someone in the
Mhm.
theater. And I'm like, I'm not, like I'm seeing my life play out on screen. Like, I'm not doing this shit. Fuck these guys. I got into it with them.
Okay. Ooh, it's gonna be a late show. What do we got? Oh, the good seats are taken.
Yeah, but the IMAX theater.
Saturday.
IMAX. IMAX.
Maybe the Cinerama will have it. I can do IMAX. Damn. We should have ordered these like a week ago. Be right back. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
Good for you. It was funny. I had both Brandon and Kyle on last night while
Mm-hmm.
I was working on the Rick and Morty. Setting up the flats. So I was critiquing Brandon's flats, and then like Kyle was complaining to Brandon about his quality of work on his commission. Because Rick and Morty's Kyle's commission. It's hilarious. It's a
Nice.
wonder why he
Was
didn't get a hold of
Brandon
me
taking
tonight.
it well, or?
It's a wonder why he didn't get a hold of me tonight. He seemed depressed when I called him today.
Well, if he's not practicing every day, then I don't see why.
Well, with the flats, it's a whole other thing. Like he's not listening to me when I tell him there are certain things he doesn't have to do, and he's just doing them because he's like on autopilot. So he's killing himself on certain things, and then because he's so burnt out on doing certain things, the other stuff he's like not completing all the way because he's missing stuff. He goes, "Well, there's all this stuff." I'm like, "This big thing here, and this big thing here, and this big thing here." It's not little things. The problem is the little things are all. He's so worried about the little things, the big shit.
So is he just not listening and making it way more?
Difficult in some areas,
What?
yeah, yeah, for himself. Like I probably could have shaved. Case in point, like there's the top sequence, the top little scene has a picture of the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, hey, that house is going to be tonal. So all I need to do is just give me a big shape for the, you know what I mean? So it's selectable. I don't need the trees, the windows. It's not going to be that. It's a little fucking panel, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And so he broke all the houses up into like two or three different areas, and he's got a bunch of the house trim. I'm like, this is all. Why were you doing this?
Yeah, if you flat out told him, like,
Right? Because he doesn't write this shit
that's just
down,
so
dude.
much more work.
He doesn't. He doesn't. And he's like, well, I was hooking your shit up. I'm like, no, you were. Okay, hold on. Like, that is a true and untrue statement. That is a Schrodinger's cat situation. That is a false positive, positive falsely. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's just weird. I'm all about work smarter, not harder. Because you can get a lot done without killing yourself on it.
Well, there's enough to do. Like, it's not like I didn't give him enough to do. So don't kill yourself doing a bunch of shit I don't need. That's basically it. Like he put a grip of effort into the gun, and all I needed was the gun, the hose, and the little holes in the front. Like that's it. Everything else, I'll just pick what I want. And there's a bunch of shit on there flattened out. I'm like, why did you do all that stuff? It's gonna be gray. It's got a ton of detail. What am I gonna do? Fucking color the shit out of every little piece? Like. So I was trying to say, like, the problem is he's never colored his own flats, right?
Mhm.
So like he doesn't know, you know, how they're needed basically because he's
Yeah.
never. And I can't get him to that point yet. So it's gonna be a while. Like unless he just trusts me, it's gonna be very difficult for him.
Which he should. I don't see why he doesn't.
He does, but he does, but then he doesn't do the thing. It's like when people go, "Oh, I watched that thing on perspective." Are you doing it, or did you watch it once, or put it in, and then go around and do a bunch of shit and draw while it was on? Didn't really pay attention. Like like, are you practicing every day, or did you watch it once? Because it's not the fucking Matrix, Like, despite Anthony Weiner's, proof thesis,
Hmm.
Night Hector.
Hector out.
Yeah.
See you later, man. Hmm. Send that to myself. What the? What do you want? So you find how far is the IMAX theater from your new place?
10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Oh,
Tops.
nice.
Bro, everything so nice here. It's horrible. Stay away. You guys would hate it. It's boring. I live next to corn. That was the first character I ever created? Talking Corn. That was his name.
Talking corn.
Yeah, he was evil. I had this idea that it would be this super villain, like a Marvin Martian character, right?
Hmm.
And his little stupid sidekick, and they were like janitors at a bowling alley. So like they would get in the bowling alley thing, the little you put the bowling ball in the ball return,
Yeah.
and they like shove themselves in a bowling ball and go down into that, or they just go into it and their layer would be underneath. And even though they were bad guys, there was a bad guy that hated them. Like they had a rival, and it was a talking corn. It was genetically. This is in the early mid '90s, so it was a genetically modified corn. Because I had heard about genetically modified fruits on my vegetables. I was like, what if one of those went evil and picked a fight with a supervillain? Like corn versus Martian. Like, I don't know, man. This is my. This is why people are like, what are you gonna? Remember, this is the height of like Wildcats and Spawn. So all my friends are like, man, what kind of
Yeah.
book you gonna come up with? I'm like, talking corn. They're like, what the
What
fuck is
fuck
wrong
are you
with you?
talking?
Just we didn't have the internet. We're stupid. I mean, little did I know how important stupid would be to the future of the internet.
Yeah,
I
right.
let them talk me out of all this. I might have the talking corn omnibus by now. Like if I had just,
Wow.
maze of deception, huh? What maze
Maze
of
of
tyranny? What?
Oh God.
What?
That's there you go, guys. Talking corn. expect that in issue 4 of Game Cave.
Do not ever expect talking corn. Okay. And I felt vindicated because I'd given up on the idea. And then, like a year later, Cornets came up with this ad campaign. They had this evil-looking corn. I'm like, that was my drawing. I'm like, I told you. I'm pulling up this Cornets advertisement. It's just proof that I was onto something.
Have you watched damn it, Sausage Party yet?
No, no, that anything between like mid-August through October, I'm behind just because of everything that went down with the move and everything.
Yeah.
So I gotta finish Stranger Things. I'm watching
Yeah, I should
Westworld
probably
in the
finish
morning.
that too.
Oh, I like it. I didn't want to like. We look like we might not be able to finish it in time for the move, and I didn't want to get too far in before that happened. Like so. They were like, "It's slow." I'm like, "I like that. Go, fucking watch. Like
Yeah.
go watch your whatever else you guys want to go watch. Go watch it. Go watch your Arrow, where there's 1,700 fucking storylines going on simultaneously. And they reiterate talking points every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I got a bunch of new movies. Just because I'm like having to force myself to like sit down and watch something instead of getting home and getting on the computer and doing work.
Devil's a Part-Timer. Great anime.
Is that? Mara was telling me about this one.
Yeah, Devil works at McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's fun. You'll like it.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have any talking corn, but it'll do. My wife did something that was like good enough, and I made a Babe reference and didn't think that calling her a pig would be a good idea. Like,
Mhm.
I was like, "Well done, pig," and she looked at me like, "Ah, fuck." It's not what I meant. She's like, "Oh, I'm like, I get, shit." Nope.
Yeah, there's no really
So I
backing
made
out of
shepherd's
that
pie.
one.
You had to make that one up.
Yeah. That's when you're just like, okay, I'll be in the other room.
Oh no, I have to. The penance when you do shit like that, being in the other room isn't gonna. It's like you were going to your room anyway. That's not gonna. That doesn't count. It's not good enough.
Oh man. Tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it?
Sure.
Jeez. Weeks just fly by.
No. There's only 52 of them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy how fast it goes by sometimes.
This Diablo ain't gonna color itself. My hand
That's
a little bit
true.
of a break here for a second. Well, I've been coloring for 90 minutes, so making good time.
Oh yeah, nice.
I goofed around with the printing and the color guide for about an hour, so.
Can't believe that printer weighs 43 pounds.
Yeah, it's taller than the last one, but not as wide. So.
Yeah, it looked like the dimensions were somewhat close.
Yeah, but it's definitely taller than wider. But it works. It's nice.
15.2. No, it's 8.5 inches tall.
Yeah, it's a shame my main computer doesn't have wireless.
Mm.
So I had to use the printer cable I had already set up, but whatever.
43.2 pounds.
Give my hand a little bit of a rest here, folks. Guys, let me take about 5 minutes.
So, did you already get your tickets for Doctor Strange for the
No, I'll do
IMAX?
it this weekend. I don't
Are
care if
they?
it's opening night. I'm not that guy, you know.
Yeah, me either. Are they charging decent prices? 'Cause let me see. Cinerama would be the closest. IMAX for me. When we come out here, that's all we'll go see a movie at Cinerama.
The Cinerama Dome. Tweet out Quentin Tarantino over there. Wish I could see your movies in here.
Where is... And I don't know when they're going to be playing it, because their schedule only goes to the 2nd.
Yeah, you gotta get it the first week. That's how it works, man.
See if the calendar's got any more info. Nope. What a shit design for a website.
Let me check my color pencils.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Let's get this horn. Well, let's get his face. So we can get that out the way.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. Well, tomorrow will be fun.
It sure beats having to test Star Wars Connect all day.
Oh God. I believe more specifically the dancing portion of Star Wars Connect. That's right, guys. I was a lead at Microsoft when Star Wars Connect came out, and I had to dance. And
I thought they canceled it, but they didn't actually ship, right?
no, it
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 did.
went out.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
why they
yeah,
canceled
yeah.
the stupid cartoon. Man, that was at E3 clowning that. It was the last E3 I went through. It's when they announced the Wii U, and
Yeah,
I was like, that I'm happy with. Disconnection, like the Star Wars dancing thing. It's like the death of
yeah.
Star Wars. Here we go.
It was bad.
This is before they had sold Disney too. So
Yeah, yeah. They scrapped almost the entire content of that game like 6 times during development.
I mean, again, we're using content like in the loosest.
It was like yeah, like all the story So the Rancor. I'm assuming you never played it.
No, I
Okay,
just
yeah.
sat
So
there with the window and watched everyone fumble around. Like it was fun.
the Rancor game where you're just the Rancor and you run around breaking buildings and everything.
Hmm.
That was originally a pre-Connect release proof of concept demo that was Godzilla. So they just took that and they made the Rancor game or whatever the hell you want to call it. And then the kind of the story mode that you would go through, if you could call it that,
Sure.
they scrapped that like 6 times and started over a bunch of times, which made it really hard to test. That's why it was super buggy when it came out. The only fun part of that entire game was the pod racing.
Right.
That was actually fun.
They should have just been that. They should have just made a full game versus a bunch of stupid party fucking games.
Oh yeah, yeah. They absolutely should have just made.
Call it Connect Racer.
Yeah, right. Because the pod racing, like that was fun. It took a while to get good at. It was fast paced.
Could have had speeder bikes. You know what I mean? Just make it so you can
Yeah,
race ships. But no, we're making a party game. It's gonna be like Dance Dance, fucking Mario Party. Fuck you. I hate Mario Party. Never liked it. Never been like, oh, that's fun. No, I just want a fucking Mario game. So how many fucking Mario Party games are there? And how many Mario games? Fucking Nintendo. You know?
I don't even think I've played a Mario Party game.
I played a Mario board game. It sucked. It was out in the 80s. It was Super Mario Bros. The board game. It's horrible. I
You made
remember
a
looking
Super
at
Mario
that.
Brothers board game?
Oh yeah, I remember looking at it when I was at my friend's house. I'm like, oh, that's a Super Mario Bros. Game. He's like, no, man, it's not. I'm like, come on, I want to try. He's like, oh, fuck. You know. He's like, I thought that's what I thought, man. But it's horrible.
There's 10 Mario Party games.
You,
No, there's 11 Mario Party
you
games.
see what I'm saying?
Jesus. I wonder. I really doubt this. Let's go to eBay. Do you remember the Legend of Zelda board game?
No.
Let me see if I can find it. 1988. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, man. That would be fun to get.
No, it wouldn't. It can't possibly be good. Can't.
Well, it's probably not good. I mean, I'm just saying, like nostalgia, having something like that around. Like, what was the board game that I loved? Space? No, it was Solar Quest. Come on, eBay. Yeah, Solar Quest. It was like Space Monopoly.
Until they made Space Monopoly.
Basically. And is that new? Oh, it is new. Holy shit. Oh man, right in the feels. Let's see. Oh, goddamn dog.
Don't be a slave to instinct, dog. Fight it.
Yeah, here it comes again. Jesus Christ.
He had to get in on that. It's the trouble when you got a character who's like all one color. It's like breaking all the shapes out. It's a little bit of tedious.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Like there's no armor. There's just muscles and red. You're like, this should be easy, right? One color. Like what?
Hmm.
Well, in theory, everything presents its challenges.
Yeah, it looked really good though when it's done. What are you doing for the background on this one?
Um, I'm stuck between. It's a toss up. I'm thinking I'm doing purple blue, like because he wanted it from Heroes of the Storm, so the same kind of
Hmm.
color scheme is going on with the loading screen on that. Would fit the Heroes of the Storm motif.
Are you doing the sponge thing like you did with Voldemort, or are you doing
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
different?
that's all part of the course now.
Oh, sweet.
That's anytime I do Copics, it's all that now. So that's why I did it. That's why I keep this shit moving. You know? All right.
Where's the? Nice, Pluto is still on there. What? Come on. So much red.
Only 2 markers. So there's people using Copics and like you got like 14 different versions of red, and they're just kind of mixing that red, this red, that red. They're just spreading ink on the paper. It's a great way to spend ink. Like if you need a blend between the two, just get a color pencil. It's so much easier, dude. Like just they're blended, done.
Yeah.
So much cheaper. But I don't get to have that giant wall of Copics. There's always that. You've seen that,
Yeah, it looks cool, but those things are expensive.
Mine already runs $400 or $500, dude. So probably about $800 when you include the refills. Like, is
Mm-hmm.
that not enough?
I mean, you gotta have the huge wall.
It does look cool.
Yeah, it definitely does look cool.
I just picture Hudson from Aliens. Look at me and my badass wall of Copics. We're here to protect you, Ridley. Ripley. Me and my team of badasses. And they all get murdered in like 3 seconds. Oh, Mike dropped out. Wonder what happened to Mike. Mike says his internet just dropped out. Yo.
All right, that was weird. Whatever.
Fun times. So did the Russians get you?
Nah, I think it's just something. I just installed something, and then all of a sudden, my wireless dropped out. So, time to run a good old malware scan. So, is there anything else worth going to next month, or is it just Doctor Strange?
There you go. Oh, Fantastic Beasts, I hear, is pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
right.
imagine Untouchables with wands. Right?
Let's see. I can probably use the numbers. No, Rotten Tomatoes. Whoa, Ouija got a 80%.
Yeah, the reviews have been pretty good, actually. Like, different director, whole thing. They're like, this was the
Holy
movie that probably
shit.
should have come out, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, go figure.
Damn. I love me a horror movie.
Horror.
Horror.
Love me a
Horror.
horror flick. I was
Love me
like,
some
what?
horror flicks.
Like, well, there you go, you know. Magic Mike 2. I didn't realize Joe Manganiello was fucking Flash Thompson in Spider-Man.
What?
Yeah, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, the guy that punches fucking Peter Parker, the bully at high school.
Holy shit. Wow. I didn't realize that either.
Yeah.
How little he was. Flash Thompson. I love the bad guy names.
He's supposed to be a redhead in the comics.
Alright, where was I?
You watching South Park this season?
No, I haven't watched South Park in.
Oh, you
Although
gotta
I've
you
probably
gotta
seen some.
start last
Yeah.
season, bro. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, it's fucking phenomenal.
I have a lot of content. Cause it seems like every day one of my coworkers, one of my buddies is like, hey, have you watched this yet? And it's like, no, yeah. And they're like, dude, you gotta watch it. There's so much content.
I ignore a lot of people's shit. I only get the best stuff, and I'm telling you right now, man. Like, Fucking South Park season 19 and 20, man. Just you don't have to watch other shit. They like rebooted the whole show. It was really awesome.
Well, I've got Cartoon Network on my app, so that shouldn't be too hard. That's right, The Arrival's coming out, but I think
Oh
that one's
yeah,
going to be a
yeah.
crapshoot.
Or just Arrival. It's just
Yeah,
Arrival. The Arrival.
Arrival.
As Kyle informed me last night, The Arrival is Charlie Sheen.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
90s alien movie.
Yeah.
Arrival with Lois Lane.
That's why I said just wait for all the footage for the new Justice League or Man of Steel 2 trailer. They're just gonna cut it out of that. You know. No, it's gotten good reviews. I don't know.
Yeah, I am. There's so many trailers now that they make the movie make it look a completely different way than the movie actually is.
I'm talking about based on actual viewings, feedback. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I mean, it's sitting at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes right now after 48 reviews. So I just I'm so gun shy when it comes to possibly good alien sci-fi movies. So many times I've been disappointed.
Mac and me.
Uh,
Hmm.
God damn it.
I remember seeing that, and every time I go to McDonald's, I just wonder if is it gonna break out? Is the dancing gonna break out now?
Oh
I
god.
really did. I wonder if the dancing, like, is model gonna come out and start to dance? Like, do they do that? I don't know.
Wow, vast.
I was more of a Burger King kid when I was a kid.
I was a McDonald's kid, but that's because my grandparents would be like, "You guys want a hamburger?" And then,
See, Burger King had onion rings.
it's true, McDonald's did not have onion rings.
I'm an onion rings guy. Well, not now, but once a year I partake.
Oh, your one day.
Yeah, I mean, I get sick of it. It's not like I even enjoy. I just go, oh, that's fun. Then I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, that's so nauseous. Why did I do that? Well, it's like on Halloween is when I enjoy gummy bears. You know, that's it. One night a year. Halloween. Guess what the kids get when they come by the house?
Gummy bears.
Yeah. They get the gummy bears, the Sour Patch Kids, anything with gummy in it.
Yeah, the gummies are good. They opened up a candy store down the street on Broadway, and they have that 5-pound gummy bear.
The giant one.
Yeah, the giant guy. It
You get the
looks.
giant gummy worm. It looks like a giant dildo. Like you just get that. So I would say if you ever want to fuck with people, like on the White Christmas or whatever, get that one. The Yankee Christmas or some shit.
Oh, the
Yeah,
elephant
get the
gifts.
giant. And get them like just get the giant thing and then put it in like a Brokeback Mountain and like a small like mini little bottle of like wine or Jack Daniels or something or vodka. Like I like to set up a gift package. You
Yeah.
know. Like I usually start it with a
Basket.
giant bottle of wine because this is the first thing that was oh wine, right? And then they pull
Hmm.
out crying game, joy, like I'll go to like Netflix and find some real obscure, real depressing like drama, LGBT,
Man.
drama. One of those real like. Why would anyone watch this unless they had suicidal thoughts kind of films? I put that in there, you know.
Big old bottle of wine and a
Yeah, I
fucking
do.
gummy
And like a
worm.
sock, and some lube, like, because I just want them to pull it all out. Like, oh my God, who brought that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Someone's gonna
do.
have a good night.
That's what I do. And then it's all the guys trying to find a way to get out of that.
Yeah.
gift. Yeah.
We're gonna do a gift exchange, right? Sour gummy crawlers. I actually don't eat the gummy crawlers very often. I do the Sour Patch Kids.
They'll make me
But
nauseous. Like it takes me like 4 or 5 little. Doesn't take me. I can't even eat a pack. You crazy? Like it takes me like 2 of the Halloween treat things before I'm like, okay, that was fun. They just burn. Like the sugar isn't even good. It just burns.
yeah. Yeah, and I have to definitely be in a mood for like I love sour, but it's only
But it's Halloween, and so
yeah. I gotta. Well, I live in an apartment building. I'm wondering if we're going to. I only know one person with kids, and his kids aren't even here. So I don't even. I'll probably buy like one bag of candy, I guess. Can you tell if there's a lot of kids in your neighborhood?
yeah. I'm in the Spielbergs, dude. Like for real.
The
Like,
Spielbergs?
I've already got that, by the way. Like that's one of those. That's why I'm like, I gotta get Game Cave done because I have a bunch of other ideas I want to get to.
Mm-hmm.
That won't take me fucking 3 years. Like now, once I get on a fucking roll, people are like, remember when that took me 3 years to do one? Ha ha ha. Like those were the days. People are like, I miss that when you used to take forever and just complain all night. Like, but it's an idea I pitched. It's all the ideas I pitched to comic companies over the years. But now I'm like, fuck it, I'll just go do it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Talking corn.
Talking Corn featuring Mac and Me. Like that's the Mac sequel. His best friend is Talking Corn.
Oh shit, I was supposed to leave that open. Well, I fucked that up. All that
What?
practice to get these glows in here, and I totally fucking. Oh well. No, let's get one good glow then. Since I can't do that, fuck.
Ah, that's it. Start over.
I know, right? Start over.
Just, could you scan that and then pull out the yellow in Photoshop and just reprint it, or would
Bro,
it
I can do it.
lose?
No, it doesn't. I mean, look, I can do whatever I want in Photoshop. I can add glows and paint right over it. It's the point is, you want them to have the art as is. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not doing any more like painting over Copic markers and shit. Like I'm done with that. I might have to do it for the fucking Darksiders though, just because motherfuckers, were like, I like the look, and that's what I thought you was gonna do, and I'm like, oh man, you guys care, why? So we'll get to that when I get to that.
Mac and Me is dully infamous. Not only is it a pale imitation of ET, it also is a thinly veiled feature-length commercial for McDonald's and Coca-Cola.
It's not like anyone liked it when it came out. I mean, they could be on Cinemax, like, I'll go play outside. Yeah.
And it got a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I mean, if it came down to watching that or MASH, then I'd be like, all right, I guess just put a Mac in me, like, when I was a kid, like,
Fuck it. Yeah.
uh, I don't get
And
any of
they,
this humor in MASH. I don't.
they released it on DVD in 2005. Wow, that's super funny. Oh, I guess they have new gummy sour bears, according to Kyle. Let's check these out.
It's like I have popcorn once a year. Star Wars.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your once a year popcorn.
Yeah, it's coming up soon.
I'm just hoping my company buys me tickets again.
They're like, maybe you could go if you weren't buying SketchCraft, a bunch of printers, motherfucker. Like, yeah, we watch the podcast. We see you.
So you can get a 5-pound bag of Trolley Sour gummy bears for $20. That just sounds like a stomach ache.
Bro, I can't eat 5 pounds of gummy bears in the next
Well,
50
I know
years.
not you. I'm just saying because apparently Trolley Sour gummy anything is legit for a few of the folks in chat.
That's just Kyle. He eats poorly. That's how he survives. He's one of those guys that has to eat poorly or he won't survive. He's one of those metabolisms.
Just gotta fill it with junk food.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you. Did I tell you what I got for Halloween costume?
Mm-mm.
I got a pedo bear onesie, so I can wear it to work.
Pedo bear.
Yeah,
It's funny.
that was like $26. I don't have time to put together an elaborate Halloween costume. Just wanted something I could wear to work. Last year, I bought a hockey mask, went to Sears and got some Dickies coveralls and bought a real machete. And just went as Jason.
Remember when I first went back to work at Mad Engine? It was raining. So I was like, and they made us park like down the street in the Kohl's parking lot, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't have parking for us, you know. And so I bought the samurai sword looking umbrella. You know, it looks like a fucking ninja sword. So it's a
Oh
ninja
yeah,
sword.
yeah, yeah.
Right. So I wore that and I brought it in and I just had like the ninja sword like decked out, you know. People were like, you brought a fucking sword to work? And I'm like, you know, I gotta talk to you about this sword thing, man. You can't even bring a weapon. I'm like, it's a fucking umbrella, dumbass.
Jeez, I can just imagine the look on your face too. Just like,
I just let him go through the spiel, you know.
just a
Just drinking
heavy
my coffee,
sigh.
yeah.
Yep. Fuck.
Obviously, they've never seen a real ninja sword, or they would know. Doesn't look a remote fucking.
It's not even close.
Like, could you imagine if it was a lightsaber umbrella? Oh my god, you brought a lightsaber to fucking cut
Yeah,
your
then
arm
they just
off.
shit their pants and think it's the coolest thing in the world. Ah, oh, dude. Yeah, I don't even know if I'd have the constitution to react to that because I just be like, fuck, I'm going to my desk. Okay. There's that. Alright, well, I'm definitely gonna go see The Arrival.
Arrival.
I'll probably just see that at the local theater.
Arrival.
Arrival. What the fuck ever?
Arrival.
Arrival.
There you go. You can do it.
Maybe a horror movie.
Nice Charlie Sheen flick. It's a twofer. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Come on. Come on. That was good, dude.
That was good. That was fantastic.
It's off the cuff.
Doing it live. I say that all the time at work now because of you. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
It makes everyone laugh.
I know who it doesn't make laugh at work.
Oh man.
I bet you they don't make those jokes over at Fox.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it just looks like there's a couple of shitty horror movies coming out.
A lot of shitty horror. Most horror movies are shitty, bro. There's just a few that you go, oh my god, that worked. It's amazing.
I know. I really, really love that
You should have
genre.
been on last night. Brandon, who? Some motherfucker asked. Was it Brandon? No, someone asked. They were like, "What's your favorite horror movie?" And then I was like, "Batman and Robin." And they're like, "No, no, 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 not horrible." You know? I was like, ah. Then I was saying that we're talking about who should direct Deadpool 2, and I said it should be Shia LaBeouf. You know, I still think that's a fantastic pick. I just want to call it Deadpool 2. Just do it.
Oh my god, I need to get. I want the shirt
Yeah,
where he's in the pose.
yeah.
So
He could be
bad.
Cable. Fuck it.
Deadpool 2, just do it.
Yeah, he could play younger Cable. We can get older Cable and younger Cable. Make them team up.
Let's see if they got it on Amazon.
Brandon was like, "What about Edgar Wright?" I was like, "I don't. Horrible pick." He's like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" He just didn't get what I was doing.
It takes sometimes when he gets trolled, he doesn't always know.
He said on the podcast, he said, "Yeah, I was like, "Hey, why don't you what's the word for it? You know, hey, you got a plug?" Brandon goes, "I'm gonna plug myself." And I lost my shit. I'm like, this is too easy. Like, it's too easy. I know. I have to be careful when I have a good time because when I have a good time, like I lose subscribers. Like if I'm like this show sucked, I'll get like 300 subscribers. And the minute I'm having a good time, it's like, oh, lost a subscriber. I don't like when Rob's laughing.
Oh, my eyes are watering. Go plug myself.
Like right at the end of the cast, I'm like, you can't do this. I gotta end this. You can't keep. You just gonna. This is just gonna keep going on. You're doing this shit on purpose. You know.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. So I found the shirt. I sent it to you on Skype.
1 second.
I would check whenever. Like, I found one. So I got to figure out which design I want, and I'll grab a couple so we can have our Shia LaBeouf just do it shirts.
You should go Shia LaBeouf as fuck. You got the beard, right?
Oh yeah, he's got a big old
And
beard
just yell all
now.
day. Just do it. And anytime someone talks, you just do the where he points to his crotch. Just do it.
Yeah, I don't know why he's what if he's just trying to be weird and eccentric. Actor.
You don't know. And no one knows what the fuck's going on. They're all afraid he's gonna shoot something up or hurt himself.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't fucking.
It's like Chris Rock says, sometimes people are just crazy. Whatever happened to crazy? Oh, that's it. It's plain old crazy.
Yeah, because River or not River. God damn it.
It all started when that guy pulled up next to him. Remember that? That guy pulled up next to him with the motorcycle and he was just like staring him down in his SUV.
No,
You ever saw that video? That's where it all started. That's like where I remember.
no.
Like, what's wrong with Shia LaBeouf? And then that's how it all began.
It's like David is asking.
It's like he cloned himself and the evil one took over, and we don't know. He's got the
That kid
perfectly
was
nice
locked in
one,
a
like
secret
locked.
closet.
Yeah, he's locked in like or like he's locked in the 10 Cloverfield Lane basement or whatever. The war, the evil Gremlins version of him. Like maybe he was making Twilight Zone the movie part 2, and the evil version of him. You know.
That's what David's asking. He says he likes the idea for the template paper, like the idea of a template for the paper. Do you do that for every drawing you do?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I do. I only do it for one reason. It's got my logo right on there. It's got the website, so they know where to get another one.
This makes it easy.
Hey, where'd you get that? Oh, it's right there.
Yep.
That's the whole point. I don't care that it looks like a comic book page or anything. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just want people to be like, oh, yeah. Got a nice advertisement on your wall.
Mm-hmm. I want people to see my predator at work.
You mean the art or just, your predator?
No,
I call it Machine Black, personally. My wife doesn't appreciate that.
no, my predator at work. We're having fun tonight.
Machine Black.
They're like, oh, where did you get that? I'm like, look, it says right there.
Yeah, she is a good actor. She's just acting weird.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's got to tell him the camera does stop.
Yeah, right.
Him and Jared Leto need to team up and form like the ultimate tag team championship in the WWE. Yeah.
There you go.
They can call the
And they can
team
both,
Just Do It.
yeah, and they can walk out to 30 Seconds to Mars songs.
They can just be. He can be Sheila can be the or Leto can just be Joker all the time, bringing out rat corpses and boxes. And he just could just be method acting the entire time.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hurt you real bad.
It looks like Macaulay Culkin dipped himself in a vat of acid.
I'm surprised some actors haven't done something like that yet.
Don't turn into supervillains.
No, just like do
Isn't that
some
what Sean
weird
Penn did?
WWE thing.
Well, Stephen Amell did. That worked out great.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix. That's who I was trying to think of. Another actor that never really turns it off. He made a hip hop
He
album.
died. Dumbass. What do you mean? Who are you talking about? You mean Joaquin? Oh, they meant River Phoenix. Never mind. I'm the dumbass.
Yeah, River Phoenix died when we were kids.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Joaquin
what?
Phoenix. I know. I want
River
to say
Phoenix
River
is still alive?
It's a conspiracy, bro.
When Joaquin Phoenix puts on weight, he looks like Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those two gotta team up.
They could also be in the WWE.
Or they could just go into like one of those like local wrestling places and just do it really poorly. All the footage can end up on people's phones.
Yeah. Woo!
Like Gorilla Pro or whatever that wrestling is. That shit's fun.
There's a lot of people that do that.
Fucking if curling's a sport, pro wrestling's a sport. You can't have it the other way around. It can't be curling's
Oh
okay,
yeah.
but pro wrestling isn't.
What do they call the dudes with the little squeegees?
Homeless. They come over your car, they won't leave you the fuck alone.
Nicknames: Chess on Ice, The Roaring Game.
No one calls it that.
The World Curling Federation.
There you go. I want that show.
Is the governing
I
body.
want it all scripted too. Drama.
Jeez, 500 years.
That's how long it takes to do these commissions. The Rick and Morty is definitely getting there. Hey, you were there. I was like, hey, I want to use these markers. I'm bored. Remember that?
Yep.
Bored, man. Just drawing all these stupid heads all day. I'll color some of these too.
Yep.
People are like, you need to get an HD stream. I'm like, fuck it. Those are the live stream days. And then when I stopped using live stream, I lost all my friends. You and Mar were the only ones who came over. Everyone else was like, just stopped.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. When
had
you
to
went
build a
from
whole,
live stream
yeah,
to
had to build a whole new audience.
yeah. Yeah, that was a while ago. Wonder. Oh, that's weird.
Let's take another photo for Instagram.
I need to get a new phone.
Not sure we're getting one.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Especially since it just came out that it only costs $278 to manufacture the Pixel XL, and they're charging 750 or 780 for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see if I can not pay $800 for my new phone.
Are you saying they're gouging?
Oh
Because
yeah,
it has a big
absolutely.
Google logo on there?
And they're trying to compete with the iPhone 7
The
Plus
way to
and the
compete is just to charge more like they do. Oh, yeah, no,
yeah.
no features, just charge more. Genius.
Well, yeah, but the specs are really like
Does it
the
have SD
comparable
card?
phones. Not this one. That's the one thing I'm gonna miss about my
No SD
V10.
card. No SD card. No go. I like the whole like dream aspect with the VR and shit.
Hmm.
I like that. But no SD card.
Yeah, I don't. For me, that's fine. I don't use that much data, anyways. I don't have anything on my phone, but you put all the podcasts on, so
Also have VR games. What if I want to put
yeah.
VR movies on there?
I want to watch a movie in
It's
VR.
it's not like you can rent them in the store. Although I don't know why. Can't rent 3D films, in the fucking VR store.
What movies do they have in VR?
No, 3D.
Oh,
You can
just
watch them in your
3D.
movie theater. Yeah, they don't have VR movies. VR is
I
boring
don't know. I don't know why not. That'd be fucking
because of
badass.
the
Sit down with your
resolution.
Vive and be able to like look around.
Yeah, resolution. That's where it's like you actually need like 8, 12, 20K to
Hmm.
capture all the res because it's 360 video.
Well, we should be getting 8K in not too long.
I don't think it's. I think it's pointless for televisions. I'm just saying for VR. I don't care about 4K content. Just like I don't give a shit about FLAC files. I didn't need FLAC files. Oh my! Don't appreciate. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You can't have FLAC files and vinyl.
Yeah.
You know, they the two do not.
I will say 4K for monitors is
Yeah,
pretty
because of gaming
legit.
and shit. That's it for gaming. But for
No, I
video
mean, I'm just
content, dude, what are you gonna do?
for
You gonna
like
watch Friends in 4K? You know what that's gonna look like? Fruity Pebbles. You know.
yeah, I don't look bad. But like that 27-inch 4K monitor I have at work, having the real estate for running
Oh,
stuff is
realistic.
awesome.
No, it doesn't matter when you're drawing it. You have to zoom in all the time.
Hmm.
Like, you're like, I need a smaller monitor. This is too much space.
Oh, geez, you think they're gonna make a 4K Cintiq?
I don't care. I know Kyle loves it. Kyle loves his 4K.
The only 4K video I've watched was the 4K Daredevil that they had on Netflix, and that looked really, really good. Like,
Yeah, whatever.
really good.
Yeah. Remember how great golf used to look in HD? Then you get over it. Your eye just get used to it. You're like, oh yeah, that looks normal. You're like, wait, no, it's fucking 4K. No, no, it's normal. Bored. It doesn't. It's diminishing returns. See, 3D never looks normal to me. It's always like, oh wow, that's oh wow, it's like right there. Oh, when it works, when it's horrible, you're like, oh god, no, oh, God. you know.
Yeah.
I can't wait. You know what I can't wait for? 4K investigative discovery. So you could just see all the murder porn. You know,
New Netflix show.
hmm making a
Ah,
4K murderer. You know,
making a 4K version. Everything he does is in HD.
you see this guy like was wanted for murder, double murder, and he like live streamed his escape from jail or something. Like it's
What?
crazy. Yeah.
That's weird.
If I'm subscribed and set to get notifications, we'll notify me when you guys go live. When I go live, you'll get notifications. The benefits to being on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get an email every time you go live.
I know it's working because people show up. I'm like, hey, how'd that happen? It's not just they're just sitting there with this fucking thing open all day. I'd love to think that was the case. But yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. I said SketchCraft is on a computer. Get your ass on a SketchCraft.
Are you gonna actually
I
cut
could
it
just
if you
talk
need
for
to, Nate?
4 or 5 hours while I draw. I mean, that's kind
Yeah.
of like a talent, right? It's not normal.
Why do you think I used to hang out and listen all the time?
You think I'd
You could
find
sit
I'd
talk.
just I do. There are. I gotta be fair. There are nights I just don't say shit. You know. But it used to be one of the reasons I couldn't talk as much when I would is because the place that I lived in was like paper. If I
Oh
talk and
yeah.
what. Now it's like the walls are built nicely, so close that door, can't hear shit. Hey, live videos on YouTube. It's fun, right? It's fun.
I enjoy it. It's how we became friends.
But how do you feel about Edgar Wright directing Deadpool 2? Guy all agrees. Did you hear that, Rob? No one cares what you think. Yeah, I was like, yes, Donnie, and we'll go to the In-N-Out Burger. It's exactly what it was like. And the in and out, and the in and out, and the in and out, and the in and out.
Wow. I went to 3 movies last year.
Hmm.
No, I went to 4. I don't go to movies very often.
That's why they're like, no, they're not carrying movies on Netflix anymore. What's wrong with them? I'm like, they don't need to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if they have movies on Netflix. You know? That's the movie studio's problem, not mine. You know what movies they will have? The Star Wars and the Marvel movies. Because they signed that deal with Disney.
Yep.
Like, we're getting the only one that matters. So they have done on IG. Just wanted to see if you had process videos. Oh yeah, I got process videos. Whole playlist. Check out the playlists. I got art tips, real time speed videos with commentary, regular podcasts where we just talk about shit. Um, art help. I'm gonna make another one for Josh White this week. We got Mega Man drawing speed video coming up here.
Oh, nice.
You want to record that one with me?
Sure. When?
Whenever this week's good for you. I normally do it like try to do it around 9 my time
Mm-hmm.
or 8, whatever's easier.
I don't
They're
have
20
anything.
minutes. They don't go on.
So let's just pick a day.
Thursday?
Yeah. Do you want to do 8 or 9? Your time.
We'll do 8. Get it done early.
7. Okay,
Get it done early.
Okay. Alright, cool. Got it in.
$15 more minutes before Rob has to stop.
Yeah.
So definitely gonna have to finish this up tomorrow night.
What do you think you have left on it? Hour and a half?
I don't know. I don't know. I tried to just work it on like the night schedules. Like, I try to. Everything seems to be like a 4 to 6 hour job. So
Mm-hmm.
when I like these are supposed to be done 9 to 12, 1, 2, 3. So they're kind of 2 night jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did the Copic guide and this, so you know, ate up a little bit of time. And we have the whole background still to do, so. But that takes like 20 minutes. Then the white highlights.
You still using that same white ink that you've been using for highlights forever?
I use the little pen now, Jelly Roll pen. I use the white ink when I have to.
Ah.
It's because it's faster.
Right on. Well, then I'm probably gonna jump off and make some food real quick and hit the sack.
Yep, yep.
Grab me that product number thingy whenever.
Yeah, I'll go.
Uh,
It's just
Yeah,
a
I just have
product
to do it
number?
for the 31st. It is called. Where's it? Goddamn. The primary product serial number,
Okay.
and it's 9-digit alphanumeric.
9 digit. Okay.
Here,
I'll
I'm just
get
gonna
it.
send you. Yeah, and then I'll throw the rebate in tomorrow or something. Cool, man. Well, I will jump on Thursday. I'll get on at like 7:30 or something like that, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
So have a good night.
Night.
Later, everybody.
That's not gonna work. Scheiße. Hey, what's up, Squidly? Hey, well, I'm gonna be doing this for about another 10 minutes. So you made it just in time. I'll be back on tomorrow during the day and tomorrow night. Two, well, three technically. This red, RV29, and RV55, and then for the shade, RV69. That's it. I only use 64 colors. So I made a video, my Copic guide. You see all the colors I use. I go through each one. And I've listed them all out in the info on that video too. So, but it's mostly just this one red. Thanks. Yeah, well, I really think the trick with Copics isn't to blend a million colors together. All you're doing is just, filling the paper up with color. The trick is to kind of narrow it down to colors that contrast well. Like this pink fills in well, and it leaves a little bit of a hard edge. And then if you want to soften that edge, you can grab a color pencil. Like if you want like a magenta red, you can grab. I don't keep a lot of magenta reds here. Most of my reds are warm. Like a good example is, well, case in point, like you know, but like you can just take a red and blend it, and soften the edge. You know, there. No, I probably need to keep a couple magenta reds or one magenta red color pencil, and I will go through my whole color pencil list too. But this way, you sort of focus on the shapes, building the shapes, and the texture with the brush, and then, you know, but you just keep smushing Copics. It's just going to end up looking really blended, but just, it's an expensive habit to get into. And if you let it dry, you can always go back over and layer strokes. Like so. I need like an Alizon crimson hue. Still tweaking some of my colors because Polychromos only has so many, and I really prefer working with them the way they blend. I gotta dig through. Where are? Oh, they're down there. All right, I gotta go dig that out tomorrow. Oh yeah, way better, dude. And they don't snap. These have never snapped on me, not one time, ever. Polychromos are Faber-Castell color pencils. They're a little bit thicker than normal pencil, whatever Prismacolor. These are the fucking shit. I'm telling you, they're so good. They are so good. So, and it means I can go over to like some of these marker areas that kind of build up, and maybe you don't want it. You want to kind of smooth it out or put a piece of texture in order. Let's say for shadow, right? Like that's why I use a lot of the black. I can come over here and just blend with the black polychromos, and it gives it a nice smooth texture too. If you use like the black Copic, it'll just add this crazy film. I never use the black Copic marker. See, look how smooth that is. You know, you can just push in the edges on areas. And I bought a crap load of these black ones. Gotta go through them like Sriracha, you know. All right, folks. I need to call it quits. No, they're not cheap, brother, but you get your money's worth. That's why my commissions aren't cheap. You know, they last a while though. But we made significant progress for 3 hours. Really 2 hours so far of Copic coloring. 1 hour with the color guide. Oh, it's 4 hours. All right, so 2 hours. 3 hours coloring? Really? I think I may have wasted a little more than an hour in the Copic guide. I may have wasted some time. Anyhow, it's been fun. I'm going to wrap this up tomorrow night. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on Rick and Morty during the day, so if you want to hang out, see me color that. Streams will be live. YouTube, sketchcraft.com. Take you obviously on the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, folks. Check out all the videos. See the podcast. I just put up 2. There's a real time. Like I said, we got Mega Man speed drawing coming Thursday night. And we got lots of stuff coming. Lots of stuff coming. Thanks, Josh. And oh yeah, Josh, art tip video Friday night. So So we're gonna do a live Friday night art tips video. How to get glows. Right? Glows would be good. Glows. It's about right. Same Rob time, same Rob channel. Peace out, folks. Gotta go watch Westworld. Westworld.